Selling marketing is one of the greatest skill sets that you can ever build in being a phenomenal real estate agent. Now more than ever before, you've got to help your vendor to separate and differentiate their home from all the other properties that are currently available in the marketplace today. So how do you do it? What are some of the tips and tricks to become a phenomenal salesperson when it comes to actually selling marketing? Well, the first one without a doubt is to make sure that you've got belief. And the second thing is to make sure you've got a great system. Let's have a quick look about building a great system in selling marketing. The first idea is to make sure that you mention a much higher number than the rest of the numbers in those campaigns. So just so you know, you can spend up to $32,000 in marketing your property. But you don't have to. This is our large campaign at 9, our medium campaign at 6, and our small campaign at 3. Now all of a sudden, because I've said $32,000, $9,000 sounds a lot cheaper. Then all of a sudden, when I say large, medium, and small, people naturally rule out the one at $32,000, they rule out the small one, and naturally they land on either large or the medium at either the $9,000 or the $6,000 mark. In addition to that, if you put the words most popular up there, you wouldn't believe it. People actually think it's the most popular, and that's naturally the one that they actually go with. Now we pull away all of the itemization of the individual items and their actual cost structure. Instead, we just have the individual items and a total dollar amount. Then in addition to that, we remove the decimal point because we're not really trying to collect the 28 cents, right? So we take that off, and naturally it makes the number look smaller rather than larger. Then we've actually got to be in that position that we start to really think about all of the elements that we're actually selling to those particular clients. The first thing might be, for example, the materials, things like photos, videos, floor plans, great brochures, signboards, you name all that sort of stuff. Also what we do in the print world in terms of things like a physical brochure, but also to an open for inspection guide to promote cross-selling, where we actually take one buyer from another property to actually show them that one, and that's the one they actually end up buying. And this is a really important skill set because then we have to talk about newspaper and then what we're actually doing in terms of the digital world. Things like email, then what we actually do in the social environment, what we're doing on our websites, what we're doing with artificial intelligence, but most importantly, our entire skill and how we actually go to package, present, and market a property. Finally, after that, we have to go to the payment marketing solutions. What are we going to do at that point? Is it going to be electronic funds transfer, credit card, or some sort of form of a buy now, pay later service? Our skill as great real estate agents is to have the belief that we've got to get everything ready as though we're going to go live to market. Great agents, regardless of whether or not they're selling off market or on market, make sure they get the photos taken first. Because if you're going to get a buyer to fly in from a different part of the country to come and have a look at a particular property, they've got to know that that home is going to be the perfect one before they go to spend $1,000 on flights to come and see that particular home. This is one of the most amazing skill sets to build. The visuals that you show, the stories that you tell, the case studies that support what you actually do in being a great agent to separate and differentiate in the marketplace in any set of market circumstances.